Crystal, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you today, Pearl?
Well, I'm very well. And in fact, I'm happy. I'm excited that we're doing this together. Usually I do it with Mel. No Mel today. Today, it's you, Miss Crystal Cherry.
Yes.
And Crystal's been someone that's been walking and working in this fundraising and nonprofit space for a long time.
Yes.
Our paths have crossed.
Yes.
And you could tell as you see her, she's always an exciting presence and she's bringing people up to the top. And so I'll tell you two things about her. She is the principal and founder of the Board Pro. So she works with boards across the board on all kinds of things.
That's right.
And as an innovator, we would say she's an innovator and an instigator. She's bringing together women of color, Black women in a group called Fabulous Female Fundraisers.
Yes, yes.
So I think it's this, well, we want all of you in the space, but let's focus as much as we can on Fabulous Female Fundraisers. And I want to ask you, what brought you to bring women together in this way?
Well, that was not my intention initially. I just asked a girlfriend to go out and have a drink because I was having a bad day and I felt like I was going to blow up the building and I needed to have some kind of release. And so I invited her to get together and let's just talk and, you know, commiserate and celebrate. And we did. And it was wonderful. And we decided we should do this again. We should do this more often. And I said, let's invite more people. And so that's kind of how it happened. So we just kept inviting people to come and get together for lunch or coffee or drinks. And the next thing I knew, we had 25 people, 25 women who were coming together from all different facets of the nonprofit sector. Most of us were fundraisers, but we kept getting together in person in Atlanta. And then when COVID happened, we started meeting virtually. And someone said, you know, this space is so wonderful and I'm enjoying it so much. What do you think if we open this up to see if there are women from other places who might be interested in being in this space with us? And at first I was a little reticent because I was like, what do we mean? And then I said, okay, fine. And then we opened it up and lo and behold, we started getting inquiries pouring in from people asking us how they could join. And that, you know, we were getting notes from women saying, you know, I'm in Connecticut, you know, I'm the only person of color on my team. I feel really lonely. I don't feel like anyone understands the position that I'm in. My CEO just doesn't get it. And I would love to be in a space where there are other people, particularly women of color, who get it, who understand what I'm going through. And so we opened it up. And now 3 years later, we're in, you know, 14 states in Canada. We have almost about 50 women, paid members who pay into the network, have access to all the resources that we offer. And it has just been an amazing experience so far.
Wow, I really didn't realize it had grown that far. I'm glad to hear it because I know with fundraisers in general, people in nonprofit in general, this is a challenging field. You know,
yes,
people don't always know it. They see the great work that's done. Yes. They don't know how challenging it could be. And then, oh, I'm a Black woman. That's even right. More challenging. And even within a Black organization, it can be challenging.
Oh, yes.
But and then when you're charged with getting the money, if you're in fundraising, you know, sometimes you're supposed to have a magic wand and people think you can just make it happen. And
yes, people expect you to be a magician. Yes. And so we talk about all of that. And so we talk about, you know, setting realistic expectations for our supervisors and, you know, and then even before you even take a role, you know, asking the right questions so that you don't set yourself up once you get in a role. Or if you see the writing on the wall and that you know that things are not going to end well, to make your exit before you're asked to leave. And so we go through all of that with our members. And then sometimes when people are, you know, displaced or laid off, you know, we offer a small stipend, a couple $100 to help our members get through. It could just be, you know, for gas or, you know, snacks for your kids or whatever you need, buy a new suit, whatever it is. We do offer that to our members as just a few coins to say, listen, we know times are challenging right now. We got your back. whatever you need from us. And we, some of us are much more seasoned than others. And so we have a career a committee where we do some coaching, we do some role modeling in terms of interviews, we review each other's resumes, things like that. So we really understand what it takes to be successful in this field. And it really takes having a village to do so.
Oh, Crystal, I'm so glad you could spend time with us and just I love the way you just lay it on the line and pack a lot of information in a few minutes. But what I heard when you were speaking, yes, I heard we need to come together to support each other. And underneath it all, I heard the word flourishing. And that's another F word, right? Mm-hmm. Fabulous female fundraisers. And I just heard that flourishing underneath it, that it's about growing, moving forward, and finding those right places where you can really be as fabulous as you are. I want to end on a quick note to direct people to Fundraising Good Times. There's a link at the bottom of this video, and you can learn more about fabulous female fundraisers. And it's got links to their website as well, so that you can reach out to Crystal. Crystal, is there anything you want to add as we kind of wind up?
Yeah, I just want to encourage my fellow fundraisers to find a mentor or find your tribe. Sometimes it's hard to be in this space alone. And when you have a village that's behind you and supporting you through whether you're in a challenging situation or you're in a wonderful situation, having champions behind you to kind of be there for you makes all the difference in whether or not you want to stay in this field and whether you'll be successful in this field. So find your tribe, find a mentor, and so that you can have the support that you need to do well and flourish.
This is Stay Fabulous. Crystal, it's a delight. I look forward to being with you in person. But until then, I say, have a fundraising good time.